This is Jay from JWINK Reviews again, and today I'm reviewing the C&A Home Bamboo Shoe Rack. Now, when I initially got this particular rack, it had a really strong, stain smell, but luckily that went away after a little bit of time. So if you do get this, I suggest airing it out a little bit. I'm assuming it's the stain and being in packaging for a while, but it does tend to have a strong smell. The rack itself is pretty easy to put together. On the side here, there's a few screws. It comes with a little, bolt tightener to put it together, but just a few screws on each side to put together. So it's fairly easy to put together, and it's actually pretty sturdy. Considering its small size, which is probably my main issue with it, that it is fairly small, and I'll get into that in a second. But as you can see, it's got a seat cushion on the top, which is okay as far as comfort-wise for being able to sit down and change your shoes or put your shoes on. It's comfortable enough to sit on. And actually, surprisingly, this does hold a pretty good amount of weight. I'm 185 pounds, and it holds me with no issues, without any, bending or cracking or popping that you'd think it might do, considering its size. It has a hidden drawer here that you lift up under the cushion for storage stuff. I'm not really sure what you could put there, considering it's a shoe rack, but I guess you could store stuff there if you want. But, like I said, unfortunately for this, it's a bit small. And as you can see, you may be able to fit 2 pair, maybe 3, depending on the size of the shoe and if you stack them, for example, stacked here. But, I have size 10 shoes in here, and they barely fit 2 pairs of those or smaller shoes. So that's the biggest problem with it. It really needs to probably be about 8 to 10 inches wider and a little bit taller, and it would be a great overall rack. Unfortunately, it's too small. The quality is decent, though. It's just too small and a bit too expensive considering its small size. I give it 3 out of 5 stars.